Do you see the camera? We're doing a video. Can you say hi?
When we first found out we were expecting, I think the #1 question we got was, were you still going to travel?
Yeah.
And we're like, yes. Because the first year, she's not going to move around too much. So it'll be a little...
First year is probably a little...
That's what I thought. That's what I said. That's what I remembered. So this video is definitely a little bit different than what we usually do. It's not going to be an adventure video, but we feel like it's just such a good resource for us to share the items that we found absolutely necessary. Small space, tiny living, with a newborn.
Yeah, because we get messages a lot from families that want an RV, whether full-time or a lot more than they do.
Or even just travel, like
Yeah,
take a vacation.
travel,
Like, what do you use for sleeping? Or what do you use for eating or things like that?
Yeah, so if you're a family with young kids or looking to grow your family with more kids, or you know somebody that's the same, this is going to be the video for you, because we're going to share all the items that are essential for tiny living or traveling with young kids. What we're realizing now with Sierra is that there's a huge contrast, and if you have multiple kids, you know, from the first kid to the second kid.
When we thought about what we need in the RV, it was really, where's she gonna sleep? Where are we gonna change her diapers? What is she gonna sit in? How are we gonna give her a bath? And then again, where are we gonna store all those items?
Let me also say, before Sierra got here, we already had a space and weight problem, so bringing another human and all the things that come with a little human on board was something we had to be very conscious about in terms of space and weight.
Right, well, like we said, collapsible and lightweight. So we have the bunkhouse, and we knew Kate was going to go up to the top, and she was going to have the bottom area. So we did research on bassinets, and we found the Halo. And so we were able to put that right on the bottom bunk. And so that worked out great.
Yeah.
And if we were to actually like stay at somebody's house, it's just pick it up off the bunk bed and take it with us if we wanted to. So we knew if we were ever like in someone's home or at a hotel or something like that, we would be able to take that bassinet with us.
Yeah. And now,
right on
cue. So you heard us doing a video about her and said that she wanted to be in it.
So we left off with the Halo, which is what she sleeps in. And another thing with the bunk space is that Halo is so secure that I'm able to store some other things like her blankets, some bows. Gotta have some
bows?
Baby bows, her PJs.
All the bows.
So that works out really well too for space saving right now.
Before we move on, just wanted to say that this video is not sponsored by any of these items. So we will have descriptions in... We'll have links in the description below if any of them are of interest to you for any reason.
Another area which I feel like we're so fortunate was a changing space. Our back bathroom has a really nice spacious countertop and one of those foam pads that you would change diapers on and put in a, what are those called? Changing table, yeah, my brain. Fit right perfectly. So we just needed the pad, which was great. And then we got like a little caddy for the diapers and wipes and cream and
it all fit in there.
Changing.
It all fit in there perfectly.
Like it was meant for it, really. It's just like perfect space.
And Sierra also has an amazing view out of the window whenever we're changing her diaper and we're boondocking somewhere awesome, like when we were at Lone Rock. She has found the emergency window screen that she likes to yank off, so we stowed that elsewhere after about the 5th or 6th time that happened.
Yeah, red might be her favorite color. Yeah. She loves to pull that handle. Then
we have 3 walls around her too, so...
Yeah, like we're the barrier, and then she's secure in there. Speaking of bathroom areas too, we found a really awesome collapsible bathtub. So not only was it collapsible, space saving, it had longevity too, so we can use it while she's a toddler, which is great. It's got a great hook that just hangs right on our bathroom shower railing rod.
That piece has been really awesome.
Yeah.
And especially because if we both, like when we first started and we both needed to have
hands
four
on.
hands on her
Yeah.
to give her a bath, we could just bring it out here.
Yeah, we started on the counter.
Yeah.
Then she got, you know, a little bit more.
splashy.
Yeah, so we moved her down to the floor.
Yeah.
It'll even fit in the shower too.
Yeah,
It's just
I
a
was
little
gonna
bit tighter for both of us to get in and around her when we're
So
showering
now
her.
that now that she's older and
Yeah.
one of us can give her, it's easier in the shower now.
And then where is she gonna sit? Where's she gonna hang
Yeah.
out? We actually were gifted an amazing gift when we had Cade that we had no idea
Yep,
existed.
it existed.
And it's a collapsible camp chair, high chair in a bag, and it was the coolest gift. So we knew absolutely that was what we were going to use in the RV. And so we just put it right up against the table. She's kind of like hangs out on the end. We can put it in the middle of the living space when we're hanging out, washing dishes, playing games, doing school with Cade.
Yep.
And give her some puffs, give her some toys, and she just kind of hangs out.
And it's got a
Easy clean.
yeah, an easy clean tray surface with a cup holder, so it's
Yeah.
I mean it's perfect for, and if it gets really messy, we can take it outside and hose it down and
Let
let
it
it dry
dry.
and it's
Yep.
fine. Yeah, so
And
that's a perfect.
Yeah, we love it.
Chair for
We
that.
can't recommend that enough.
And we take it
Like-
outside too. Like
Yeah.
if we're eating outside, we'll just take it out and put it at the end of the picnic table and
Yep.
hang it out there.
Another thing that we love is the baby Bjorn carrier. So we had that with Cade too. Like when I'm running back and forth, when I'm doing laundry, like if Spencer's working and I'm like doing laundry, or I've got Cade and we're hands on something, I'm wearing Sierra. And it's just an easy, lightweight, everyday kind of carrier, which is comfortable for her, comfortable for me.
Yeah, it's very breathable.
it's love that part. I've even hiked with her in it. I think we've hiked
I
up
think
to
you probably hiked more with her
Yeah.
than anything else.
Yeah, that piece is awesome. Plus it folds up, it's washable, it doesn't take up a lot of space.
lightweight.
We have it hanging on one of our hooks so it's easy to access.
What else we got? Oh, my favorite.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
My favorite. So obviously with a newborn, you need a car seat. You also need a stroller. And almost always, that's two different pieces. Well, when you live in an RV, being able to combine multiple things into one thing is the best thing ever. And we got the Duna car seat / stroller, which is another thing that we didn't, or at least I didn't know existed.
But it is worth every penny.
Yeah.
Not only do you have one piece, she can stay sleeping. She can stay content.
Right.
Instead of like pulling out the car seat, carrying it on your arm, or taking her out of the car seat, putting her in a stroller, and then going on, you literally pop the stroller out,
Pop the wheels out.
pop the wheels out, and
and
roll.
then go. Yeah. And like you said, especially when
Seamless.
she's sleeping, when she doesn't
Flinch.
barely even
But,
flinch.
yeah. And it has two different adjustments for pushing the stroller, the handle part. And the lower height is perfect for Cade, and he absolutely loves pushing Sierra all around. He pushes her through the grocery store while we're putting the groceries in the cart because there's only one of us and there's two of them now.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're outnumbered.
Thankfully, he is old enough to
Yeah,
help
and he
push her
loves
on.
it. He loves the
it, yeah.
responsibility, and he does a really great job. Another item that some may think is nice to have, not necessarily a must-have, but we needed some place for her to play. Something for her entertainment, for her development, for her growth. And Spencer actually found this really awesome collapsible bouncer.
I'm laughing because there was a little bit of
It's actually
back and
not
forth.
the one I would have chosen, but it does what it needs to do. It has some toys. It does somewhat bounce.
It bounces just fine. You'll see. See right here. It's bouncing just fine. But we are obviously an active family, and before she was moving around, we wanted to give her the ability to stretch her legs and bounce and have something
And
to play
stimulate
on.
her.
And stimulate her and give her something that we could, another thing that we could put her in and know that she's not going
Yeah.
to go anywhere or anything like that. It also, we can take it outside. It's got a sun canopy that attaches to it, so we can take it
Taking
outside.
that to the pool. Also outside, similar to our collapsible high chair, we have a camp chair. It's a little bit lower, so it's more of like a beach chair. Has a canopy, has a seat, and there's a zipper attachment that you can open, and then she can put her legs in it and stand. The reason why we have two is because we keep it in the Jeep.
Right.
We don't want to be either out somewhere and forgot to put a chair in for her, or be in here and need to go to the Jeep and have the chair. So we chose to have two different ones.
Yeah, and that one also has the sun canopy, whereas the other one doesn't. But this one has a hard plastic food tray, so it's rigid and doesn't move, and keeps her snacks at least in front of her.
Yeah.
I can't
Once
say
they're in her hand,
yeah.
it's all
bets are off.
Yeah. And then our last is a Veer wagon. So we had this one, we had Cade, and this is like the outdoor wagon. This is like the wagon of all wagons.
If you can picture a radio flyer and a Hummer having a baby, this is that baby.
And I'm so glad we still had it, because now she can use it. There's actually like an infant attachment that we can put on, so she can be strapped in. When we were just at 4th of July, Cade was riding in there with her. He just thought it was so cool to be in there, even though he doesn't necessarily need to ride, he can. And then there's a storage container. There's so many add-ons. There's a canopy for that too.
There's a snack tray.
There's even add-ons that you can make it a bed.
It works out well because we go to, like you said, a lot of outdoor events like that too. And even if it's not rugged terrain, it's just grass or
we
whatever.
used it at Easter. At the farm.
Oh yeah,
we used the wagon.
We used it there.
Yeah, so it's just, we also keep that in the Jeep.
But we use it to carry the diaper bag or the camera gear bag.
Sometimes it's our beach wagon.
I mean, that thing can go anywhere.
Yeah.
And it collapses. So this one I wouldn't say necessarily checks the lightweight box, but it does check the collapse box. It's a much smaller footprint than a fully open wagon.
The wheels even come off. It's so easy to put together. I put it together by myself. It's, again, just another piece that we love. Can you imagine this? We have a baby in an RV and our must-have items are less than 10.
Yeah.
I think we had 10 items in each room when we had Cade.
Yeah. Everything looks a lot different, obviously.
She maybe has a few extra bows, but other
than
that,
she means 1,000 extra bows.
We have what we need, and it works.
Yeah, and I think that was an important part of this journey for us. Was when we had a baby, it was that initial reaction was like, oh my goodness, where are we going to put the baby? Where are we going to put all the stuff? And then as we thought about it more, it was just like, we don't need all the stuff. We were really smart about investing in the pieces that had longevity too, that we weren't going to have to replace when she's 6 months old or when she's a year old. Like the pieces that we have, for the most part, will last her through her toddler years. Yeah, for sure. So there you have it. That's how we travel with Sierra. Yay! That's how we travel with Sierra in the RV. She loves it. This lifestyle is a gift for our family, and we're gonna keep on rolling down the road. We always appreciate you tuning in. We hope that if you have a young family, if you're thinking about starting a family, whether you're taking a vacation, living small, being intentional, living in an RV, that some of these items help you too. Yeah, and if you know anybody that is thinking about that and you feel like they would benefit from this information, please share this video with them, because that always helps us and hopefully it helps them too. That's kind of what we want to do, is take the experience that we've learned over the past several years and share it with you guys so that hopefully it can help you in some way, shape, or form. And with that, in a couple of days, we are heading to one of our most favorite boondocking spots, Lone Rock Beach. Yep. Cannot wait to get there, spend some time on the beach. Yep, so that'll be the next video, but for this video, we are done. Like I said, links to all these items will be in the description below. We appreciate you watching. Go out and seek adventure and embrace opportunity. We will see you in the next one. This is also her thing. Yeah, I was gonna say, this is the kiss the hand. Father, mother, kiss the hand. She wants you to too.